What has Big Brother come to, everybody? It has come to us talking about Corey eating boogers. That's what it's come through. Yeah. Corey eating boogers. He was eating boogers on camera. And I thought eating boogers was just a legend from growing up. Like, even when I was a little kid, I always heard about people eating boogers, but I never actually saw it. Thank goodness. It wasn't until I was well into my career in my 20s that I looked back and I saw this guy at his desk eating boogers. And I was like, oh my God. I told my friend, and she said, what? You never ate boogers? Boogers taste good. I was like, was boogers really a true thing? Like, eating boogers was a thing? She said, yeah, boogers were salty and they taste good. I was like, ugh, I just want to upchuck when she said that. And I couldn't believe she owned it. But
just own it, Lisa. Own it.
But hey, that's what she did. But see, I'm talking about my story eating boogers because Big Brother is so boring. We have a bunch of bussies in the house, bunch of Mitch-made people in the house who can't hold water. All they do is tell each other's tell everybody, tell a friend. Everybody gets to know, therefore there's no real true strategy. Everybody knows everybody's secrets. Matt has a disability and he doesn't like the whispering. He and Felicia had a sweet moment where he was telling about the whispering and how it was offensive to him. I'm just like, this is a game of whispering. I'm sorry to sound so insensitive, but it's a game of whispering and deception. And speaking of deception, Jag is going on and on and on about how everybody lied to him and he was voted out, and he's blaming Cirie and Jarrett for it. But 10 people voted you out, Jag. 10 people with their own individual minds, but they voted you out too. But you have pinned the bullying on Cirie and Jarrett. Now, mind you, they did have influence, more so Cirie, but and he's calling them bullies. It's like these bussies and Mitch-made people in the house. I mean, what has the world come to? You can't say anything about anybody. You can't do anything. Everything is offensive. Everything is offensive, and it'll get you canceled. But anyhow, so Mimi decides, because she actually has some sense, that, why get out Cameron? Let's get out one of the showmans. Let's get out America instead. However, that's a great idea, because breaking up a pair has always been a good strategy in the game. But these people don't know strategy. They're just thinking with their feelings. We don't like Cameron. He's creepy. Let's get him out. Cameron has nobody in the house, so keep him. But America and Corey, or the booger eater, they're a pair. You might as well split them up. I mean, that makes sense. Unfortunately, Mimi doesn't have the influence. She doesn't have the people who will listen to her, because the way her game has started off, like just kind of alienating herself from everybody. And so therefore she can't influence them. But who knows? They always flip flop to the eviction ceremony. So who knows what's gonna happen? But Cameron's leaving tonight. But what we don't know is if there's going to be a battle back. And my thing is, what's the point of doing a double eviction if you're just going to let one person back in the house? I'm suspecting that they're like, oh, the ratings are down. We need somebody back in the house. Let's bring Izzy back. Let's bring Izzy back with fire and drama. But she's been on an interview press circuit, so I don't know if that's the best for her to come back. So we're gonna let Cameron come back, maybe. Or battle back. Who's gonna battle back? Because everybody's been at home watching the show, so that's unfair. But anyhow, I don't have much to say about this show right now. It's just boring, and I'm tired of the casting, the cast in general, because I feel the CBS deliberately casted people who don't fit their typical bill. Like, where are the meatheads? There are no meatheads in the house. Not that I like the meatheads, but the meatheads add drama. The meatheads are always working out. The meatheads are a little aggressive. The meatheads were there to play. Instead, we have a bunch of people playing telephone. A bunch of people, chatty patties, who don't really understand the game. We have one whining about being bullying. We have one eating boogers and dry humping and badly kissing or poorly kissing. Then we have one who's very like overconfident and borderline toxic to his mate. And let's speak about Blue. Blue wants to be HOH now. She's also thinking maybe I should get rid of Jared and Sari. However, is that the best thing for my game? It is the best thing for your game, but I just don't understand that toxic relationship that she's having. It just all signs lead to she's doing this for show. She's doing this for clicks, follows, and likes. So, but I just can't with this cast. It's just, I can't. Every time I flip to ParamountPlus.com, I'm instantly bored because they're not talking about anything or they're not strategizing. They're just, griping about something, about Jared and they're just talking in circles like Jag does. Can we get rid of Jag soon? Because I'm tired of seeing him on my screen. But I guess I'm tired of seeing everybody on my screen. So there's that. So like and subscribe.